You and who you are at the time.
Okay, I'm Christy Davis. I am Taiwan's wife, and full-time job. I am a recruiter for a large manufacturing company in McPherson.
Awesome. So talk to me about how you met Ty and what was kind of your initial impression of him.
I met Ty, like he said, on Plenty of Fish online. He reached out and kind of just talked to me about different things on my page, and specifically about my recruiting and how he could get a job. And we just kind of talked, via that platform quite a bit until we actually met up. So yeah, I didn't know a whole lot about him until later on. So we just connected on a friendship level from the beginning. So.
Awesome. So what would you say? Did you notice anything? So he did mention that he would hide stuff from you, and you would kind of know about it, type of thing. So does I guess a part of you tell me about how you felt then versus how you feel now in your relationship with Ty?
Mm-hmm. I was very hesitant once I got to know a lot more about him and just kind of his past, knowing would that continue, would there some of his past come back up in the future, and that type of thing. But looking back on it, I see a lot of change. Tried to be, like he said, there for him, understanding as much as I could. We actually broke up several times because I was kind of scared, thinking, okay, is this really going to work? And just from several viewpoints of just, different in color and, different upbringings and, just his past too. But I have seen a huge change in him. He's come a long way. Obviously, I didn't know him, way back then, but, soon after he got out, there was still a lot of things that we went through that I could see some of the things that he struggled with. So, yeah.
Awesome. So talk to me about what do you think made him want to take the big step and marry you?
Hopefully it was, just he found that friendship, found someone that he could do life with, someone that could help him along the way. I know he was always hesitant to share some of his poetry and different things, pictures and different things that he did, just because, that was so special to him, and just seeing him open up. And, I tried to be, very open myself, and letting him borrow my car, during times when he didn't have a vehicle, and, helping provide for him when he had his own apartment at one point before we got married. So just trying to open up and be there for someone, because I knew what drew me to him is that change, and I knew that godly change in him, and that he had more in him that was going to come.
Awesome. And talk to me about how you feel about Ty now, versus where he's come from. Tell me about, are you proud of him? How do you feel about his mentorship now? Let's hear it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he has come a long way. I've gotten to see, the canceled debt, just so many different miracles and things that God has done in his life. And, just being able to mentor others, wanting to be there for others that were in his spot, that struggled at a young age, and so that they don't go down that path that he went down. So just wanting to learn, he asked lots of questions, and being able to be there for just his, gap bridgers and things to come as helping people. And so just wanting to walk alongside that, and help him, along that process.
Perfect. All right. I think that's, unless you have anything else, but I think.
I did have one. I feel like he kind of touched on this about how a big part of the mindset is believing that you deserve to have better, or to get out of the situations that you're in. Did you ever personally help him through any of those feelings, or anything notable that maybe you helped him expand his mind, you do deserve like, were you part of that process of helping him develop?
Hopefully, I know, soon after he got out, just helping pay for different things, to help him and see that there was a change, and I knew that he wanted to grow and become something. And, there were times where I was hesitant to certain things that he did, but just to look back on those now and see how impactful they were and how they've helped him a lot, to get to where he is today. So, yeah, there were hesitancies that I look back on and things that maybe I didn't always agree on, but, I'm glad that he did the things that he did and has learned and grown a lot from them. So, yeah, absolutely.
What is Gap Bridgers?
I won't be able to break it down like you do, but I know that that group is just being able to help others in the community in a wide variety of ranges. At the events, we try and serve free food for people, allow vendors, others that are entrepreneurs like he is, be able to highlight their talent, be able to sell different things that they sell, and then be able to, whether it's a panel, whether it's speakers, have people be able to talk to others and encourage them. So lots of different opportunities there for Gap Bridgers.
Awesome. All right. And any final thoughts about Ty?
No, I mean, he's grown a lot. He has done a lot of changes. So I'm very proud of the different things that he's doing and is involved in, and I think he will continue to do great things.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.